clickety-clack down the track. We are back with another Goat Mommy podcast. Today is a Mythic banner, I believe.
It sure is.
Yeah.
So does that mean we're not getting Veil, or does Veil count as a Mythic?
I don't know.
I think Veil would count as a Mythic, but I don't know if
We've been saying
she's a dragon
Mythic
girl
this whole time. And it hasn't happened, but we also the only engaged legendary or mythic we've gotten so far is Aleer. So
yeah,
Aleer was a legendary, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
They're literally the same type of dragon.
That's true. They are. So maybe, but also to be fair, they break their own rules all the time.
Yeah.
Like freaking.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like what's her face? Wasn't Atri? She's like a legendary hero, which doesn't make any sense. And then or whatever.
Her entire character doesn't make any sense.
And then and then the other one was a mythic, and that didn't make sense for them to be. I don't know. It's just they do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it's time for Athos. Finally.
Yes.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. We can hope.
I was rooting for Athos in Phaeology's server earlier today, so I hope.
Man.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, good. Yeah, representing the Athos fan base. We're small but mighty. Okay. Should we count down and do this then?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my God! It is so loud. Let's settle. All right, what we got? I don't know.
This is not Fire Emblem Blazing Blade music.
That's not. I don't know what that.
Oh,
it is Veil! Oh, dang!
Gentle dragon.
Hey!
However I can.
I gotta say, her dress looks better here than in the game.
She's got her tome.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Holy crap! Look how long that description is.
Long!
Bring out
that is
the
a long
essays.
skill.
Jesus.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. She's blue tome. Huh. Interesting.
She's blue tome? Huh?
Yeah.
That should be colorless.
Just
Colorless
freaking
dagger, maybe.
Murdered that guy. All right.
I was expecting her to be either red tome or red dagger.
Yeah, blue is interesting.
Dagger would have been more interesting than blue tome.
I think the only other dagger units we have are like Shez
and Yuri.
Yeah.
Or legendary,
Yeah.
or no? Oh,
Red
but those
dagger.
they're legendary, not mythic.
Mythic, yeah. Okay, who else
I don't
is
think
on
there's
her
any
color?
mythics off the top of my head.
Who's she? Oh,
Shez.
Shez. Shez is color sharing. Okay, and
I think you missed the other one.
and
Whoops.
Ooh, Citrine's back.
Oh,
and
Freya.
Freyr.
Oh.
Freyr and
Oh,
Shez.
cool.
Okay, interesting. Huh.
Huh.
Very interesting.
Not amazing.
I mean, I think Freyr is considered pretty meta.
He is absolutely meta
Yeah.
from what I understand. He can be a pain in the butt to kill. But Shez, yay, Shez! I love Shez. But I have no orbs.
Oh,
I
man.
say that. I feel like I
Sad.
say that every video lately, but I really mean it this time.
I feel like what happens is every banner, you're like, I can't pull because I don't have any orbs, and then you pull on it
Ends up
anyway,
pulling
so then you
anyway.
still have no orbs. And that's the cycle.
It truly
The call out.
way. Ah.
I mean,
Oh.
Yeah.
But
You tell me you're not gonna
also-
pull on Veil. Don't lie to me.
I mean, I'm going to, but I can't do a whole lot right now.
fair. You can wait
Get your
out.
copy and dash.
Pull a little here and there
Yeah.
while the banner's up. It'll be running for they run for a while, so.
Yeah, but Halloween's still going, and all
I
my
mean,
orbs
girl,
have been going to
are you
Halloween.
really gonna try and use your orbs for merges when there's like a new character you don't have yet who's out?
Yeah, but it's Flame.
I know, but she'll have reruns. It's not like this is your own, Also, I feel like, well, I mean, obviously you can use your orbs how you want to, but I personally prioritize new units if they're characters I really like over merges. But
And I do really like Veil. She's definitely one of my favorite engaged characters.
Take a look.
You treat me so well here. I'll try to make myself useful however I can.
I love the design. I looked up her artist.
Great.
It's by...
I do think, the art is quite good. Again, I kind of said it while it was going, but I think she looks much better than she does in game. Yeah. Like the dress.
The artist only has done Spring Bernadetta.
Oh,
another really good.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I think the dress looks the feathers read much better here. They don't look so stiff and awkward. And her hair also is much more natural and flowy. It doesn't have the weird stiff skunk look that I hated so much in games. So,
and it's almost got because of the tone of the color, it doesn't look as skunky either.
Yes,
it looks almost purplier,
a little bit more muted. A grayer black, but still looks true to Veil. It still is an accurate representation of her, I would say. She looks good. Okay, one of y'all want to read the weapon?
Obscurite. Accelerates special trigger cooldown count -1. At start of turn, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +6, resonance blades, and resonance shields to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed defense res +5 to unit. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, deals damage equal to 20% of unit's res, excluding area of effect specials, and neutralizes foes' bonuses to attack res from skills like Fortify, Rally, etc. during combat.
Interesting. So, the main unique thing there, I would say, is the resonance blades and shields, which you see it occasionally, but not very often. That's
mostly only on
Emblem or Asker, or other than that, it's
so
usually
I think they're doing the theme of
the different world type stuff. Nice. Okay, cool.
And then Iceberg attack res finish.
I was just gonna say a tempo 4 skill is interesting because I feel in my head the tempo skills are still pretty recent. I think of the tempo 3 skills is not that old, and now we're getting a level 4. So,
and it inflicts attack res -4 on foe, neutralizes effects that grant special cooldown charge +X to foe, or inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit, and reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduces damage by X%, skills by 50% during combat.
Okay, so half damage, reduction piercing. Interesting.
And then Fell Protection. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack res +5 to unit during combat, and also, if unit's res is greater than or equal to foe's res +5, reduces damage from attacks during combat by 30%, excluding area of effect specials, and also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during combat. It cannot exceed the maximum special cooldown, and for allies within 2 spaces of unit, grants attack res +4 to ally during their combat, and also, if this unit's res is greater than or equal to allies' foes' res +5 at start of combat, reduces damage from attacks by 30% during allies' combat, excluding area of effect specials, and also, if foe's attack can trigger foe's special, inflicts special cooldown count +1 on foe before foe's first attack during allies' combat, cannot exceed the maximum cooldown.
So this is a shared scowl effect with damage reduction?
Yes.
Wow,
Yes, it is.
That's pretty good.
It is pretty good. I take issue with how they wrote it. They absolutely could have written it and had it been half the length of this. You just say, or same effects apply when ally engages. That's all you needed to say. You didn't need to do all of that.
Right. They love their words, though. They love that as much as possible.
Res.
Yeah, I'm the who now? The
unit's
what?
res greater than equal to allies' foes, res +5.
Yeah, it's
God.
Okay. But that is, the scowl with damage. And also, am I reading this right?
And also...
reduces damage from attacks during combat by 30%. Is that the flat damage reduction or no? I always get the phrasing mixed up.
Yeah, I think it's flat damage.
Okay, so that's really good then, especially if it gives it to an ally.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm real curious. Do we see her stats anywhere? I want to know what her resistance is.
Doesn't show the actual stats.
Oh, bummer.
35
Okay.
times 2.
Yeah. I mean, it'll be high, that's for sure. It's gonna be high.
So she'll
whatever
probably
it
have like
is.
middling speed, but
Uh-huh.
definitely high resistance and good
Yeah.
attack.
I'm sure her defense
Probably
will be like,
non-existent defense.
yeah, nothing, a big old pile of nothing.
Yeah. Wow. Interesting. So she's like she's a supporter, but also kind of a bit of a nuke. It seems like, but with some defense.
Yeah.
Or that's what I'm speculating.
It's
based on her weapons.
I gotta say, how many magic and resistance-based units do we have that do flat damage reduction? Like, are there any? I feel like they're all defensive-based. Diamant was defense, Spring Maria was defense, Brave Dimitri is defense, Asker is defense. Like,
Oh, you might be right.
yeah, I don't think we've
Yeah.
seen it with res yet, which is interesting. Yeah.
Huh.
Because usually a lot of times my solution for those winds up being magic users, but I guess for
Yeah,
her,
exactly.
it would be like a physical unit
Yeah.
instead.
Huh.
So yeah, that is interesting.
It feels like we have a lot of magic nukes built to counter that, but we don't really have a lot of the opposite. It seems like. I don't know.
like physical hitting nukes. Yeah.
Maybe like freaking what's her name? The Kagero that we got, the duo unit. She's like
Claude
Oh,
might
yeah.
win Claude.
Yeah,
as
Claude
well.
for sure. Oh my god.
True.
He's insane.
Yeah, or I guess something like Shez, even Legendary Shez, who's here. Like, she does a lot of true damage based on speed and stuff. So she probably, and she has the brave hits. So I wouldn't be surprised if she maybe could blow through that. But yeah, it'll be interesting. The fact that she's got that much support capabilities built in, I suspect she'll be quite good, and a lot of people will want her for team composition stuff.
That'll help.
But like OG Flame, her whole thing was she did like the basic 30% damage reduction to allies, and that's not nearly as good as flat damage reduction. So I feel, and you would see Flame constantly in teams of just like a support unit for the damage reduction. So I would not be surprised if Veil shoots up a lot. Yeah, interesting. Much to consider. All right. Well, any closing thoughts? Anything else y'all want to say?
Hi, Orbs.
Orbs,
I
prize.
think I'm gonna hold off and wait for Veil to show up on a better banner because I just don't like.
You're not.
I'm
that
looking
invested
through
in
what
the
they're
other.
offering right
Yeah,
now, and
yeah.
it doesn't seem like freaking what's his name, Xander's on this. Like, Citrine is great. Ader's
Yeah.
not that. Yeah, no. this
Citrine,
is
yeah,
not-
Citrine's
no.
got Special Spiral 4.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
Citrine is one of the best support units in the game,
Yeah.
so she's very much desirable. But the rest are not.
Yeah.
Felix
and then on
Felix
blue-
does have godlike
He's got good
reflexes
fodder,
and
yeah.
yeah.
But like, I feel like him
Oh, yeah,
as a
yeah.
unit himself is like, eh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
it's one
god
of the
sword.
earlier god swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like definitely. I'm sure there will be like she'll be back. They're always back for these, so it's like reasonable to wait for a better batch that you feel
I
like
guarantee
suits you more.
she will be on a better banner.
Yeah,
for sure.
at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool stuff. I'm probably gonna pass. But
Yeah, I am happy for Veil. I'm like,
Yeah,
I love Veil. I think
all
Veil's a
things
fun character.
considered, she was. I liked her enough. I actually did her for my little like the ring thing. Sister, I went
Oh,
the sister,
nice, the
yeah,
engaged
sister
ring, right,
familial
yeah.
route.
Yes.
I felt like
That
that
makes
was
sense,
like
yeah.
the main theme of the game.
That-
so I was like, yeah.
That's really the only one that does make sense. I
Honestly,
feel
yeah. I was
honestly.
like, this is like the theme they've laid out for me is like the whole
Yep.
sister bond thing. So I was like, sure, let's do that.
Yeah, I agree.
And let us know how you feel about the banner. Let us know how you feel about Veil. Are you gonna poll? We want to know. Tell us in the comments. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.